Ẹ káalẹ́ o. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. This our gele no be small thing. No. I didn't know how to tie, so I just tie it anyhow. Ṣé àlàáfíà ni? Ṣé àlàáfíà la bá yín o? Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ wa o. Good evening, good evening. Ẹ káalẹ́, I'm greeting you according to your time zone. I am greeting you according to your time zone. Good evening, everyone. Ẹ káalẹ́ o. And I mean, good evening from my side. Àwọn èèyàn hàn ní àpòrọ́ mọ́ Sunday Igboho ni. Wàhálà lẹ kóra yín sí. Kò yé yín, ẹ jẹ́ kí Sunday Igboho wá defend ààrẹ. Èmi ò kí ń parọ́ mọ́yàn. Kò yé yín. Ẹ jẹ́ kí Sunday Igboho wá defend ààrẹ. Èmi ò dẹ̀ ní interest láti gbé any evidence fún any nuisance. Kò yé yín. Tí ẹ̀yin bá believe pé Sunday Igboho lọ lọ́hùn yín, wàhálà tí yín nìyẹn. Kò yé yín. Nǹkan tá à ń bá yín sọ ni pé ẹ yé ṣàbòsí. You see the kind of first Yoruba nation that you people operated kò lè happen mọ́. Kò yé yín. Irú Yoruba nation ní jìbìtì tẹ́yin gbé jáde tí ẹ fi fún àwọn Igbo láàyè tán fi wá bà gbogbo nǹkan jẹ́ ní Èkó yẹn. Irú Yoruba nation yẹn kò lè ever happen mọ́. It will not happen again. Ẹ dẹ̀ mo rí gbogbo iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ yín o. Mo rí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ yín. I see what you did on my page. Mo rí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ yín. But either you like it or not, you must hear the truth. Either you like it or not, you will hear the truth. Kò yé yín? Mo ń bọ̀. So, every time customer yẹn pé a máa ṣe part 2 case tí a bẹ̀rẹ̀ lánàá. But a máa ṣe in a very different way. We're going to do it in a different way. What is that? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ bóyá ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa. I don't know what is here. Ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ bóyá ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa. Please let me know if you can hear me. Because something is not all right here. Ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ wa. You these Yoruba nation people now wicked well. What is all this that you are doing? What is all these things that you are doing? You think that will stop me from doing whatever I want to do? You think it's going to stop me? No, it won't stop me. It won't stop me. Whatever you do, it will not stop me because mo rí pé lórí fóònù eléyìí ṣe ti rí. Mi ò tiẹ̀ lè rí bí tí mo lè type sí ńbẹ̀ ni. These guys, mi ò rí bí tí mo lè type sí ńbẹ̀. Ẹ fi pé maybe I don't know what you're thinking you are doing. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ bóyá ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mi. So that if I'm not able to if you can't hear me on this page, I will go on another page. Ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ bóyá ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa. A dẹ̀ kí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní YouTube. Yoruba ni me, I can see you, but can you hear me, please? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm not seeing what anybody is writing. I'm not seeing what people are writing. Now wow. Now wow for a wire road. Now wow for a wire road. Okay, I can see somebody pressing like. I can see people pressing like. But I can't see. Mo ń bọ̀ náà ẹ má bínú, ẹ jẹ́ kí n sáré. I can see myself with another phone. That is, mo rí pé mo log in with this my phone now. And I can see love and like there. Oh, let me see. Yeah, I can see my love and like there. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ má bínú, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan kan. Àwọn dádì tí a ní a máa gbé wọlé ó dàbí pé kò show yẹn ò necessary. Àti gbé wọn because gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n lè fẹ́ sọ náà ni mo ti sọ lánàá. Kò yé yín. So kò necessary kí ká gbé wọn wọlé, but ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sà tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ wa. Tí ẹ bá ń gbọ́ wa, ẹ lè tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣì tá sí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, ẹ lè pè wọlé. If not, to just number. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ má bínú. Okay, now I can see Mr. Kolade Stephen. Okay, you can hear me. All right. Okay. So, lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí a ṣe show yẹn ní àná, ẹ rí pé me and you today, Mr. Pius. Okay, no, me and you today. Ẹ rí pé Sunday Igboho jáde ní ọ̀sán yìí tí mo rí. Tí ó dẹ̀ declare ara ẹ̀ pé Christian òun pé òun ò kí ń ṣoníṣẹ̀ṣe Christian ni. Ti Christian lòun. And I don't know why I'm not able to go in on this one. I can't even write. Ó ṣá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣá, ó dẹ̀ tẹ́ bá ẹni tó bá understand nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe bẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ rí wípé guilty conscience and they are trying to calm me in a way. Because ẹ gbọ́ pé lady tó bá ṣe show ń sọ pé kó acknowledge ọba kan tó ga. Ọba tó ga tó fẹ́ acknowledge yẹn is Olúgbò. Do you understand? But òun ṣe mọ̀ ó rí Sunday ó rí pé mo ká òun dáadáa, ó rí pé mo mú òun níbi tí kò dáa, ó rí pé mo mú un, so kò ó ṣàṣe nǹkan yẹn yàmàyàmà, but that is not the point. But ẹ rí nǹkan tí wọ́n tún fẹ́ máa ṣe ń sìn ni pé wọ́n accuse Aare Onakakanfo that Aare Onakakanfo sọ pé Sunday Igboho ló pa kí lorúkọ bàbá mínísítà yìí o. Wọ́n accuse Aare Onakakanfo pé, but tẹ́ bá lọ gbọ́ nǹkan tí Aare Onakakanfo sọ, excuse me, Aare Onakakanfo accuse pé Sunday Igboho ló pa bàbá yẹn. Nǹkan tí Aare Onakakanfo sọ ni wípé wọ́n ní to my nǹkan tẹ́mi gbọ́ létí mi lèmi sọ o, to my understanding ni o, kò sọ pé ṣé bí wọ́n ló pa kíní, he was not certain with onípípa yẹn. Bàbá Bọ́lá Ìgè bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. I enter your life. Okay, if you enter my life, you go open your mouth and go poo inside. You understand? When you enter my life, there is no problem with that. Just open your mouth and I poo inside. Do you understand? So, Aare Onakakanfo sọ pé Sunday Igboho ìwọ ló pa kíní. Ó ní nǹkan tá gbọ́ ni. Kò yé yín? Aare Onakakanfo dẹ̀ máa ń gbọ́ information. Wọ́n ń gbọ́ information dáadáa. So the other guy tí wọ́n ń pè ní Frayo tí wọ́n mú, ó possible pé ìyẹn ti sọ̀rọ̀, but pé kò sí evidence. Mr. Oyedoke káàbọ̀, Yorùbá ni mí, welcome. So nǹkan tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe ń sìn nìyẹn. Kí ni reason tí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan yẹn? Kí ni reason tí wọ́n ṣe dá ojúlé Aare Onakakanfo? We need to know that. Kí ni reason? Only no, I think the person is saying that he is part of your live program today. No, he is always bullying me. He is always bullying me. That guy is always bullying me. Only when I do show that, you know, some people will like me that I talk about Christians. Some people will like me that I talk about Muslims. Some people will like me that I talk about you know, politics. You understand? So he doesn't like me talking about, I don't know which one, maybe na Muslim or maybe na Sunday Igboho, I don't know. Do you understand? But ẹ jẹ́ ká continue show wa, ẹ má bà show jẹ́ fún mi. Kò yé nsìn. So èmi ò gbọ́ bí tí Aare Onakakanfo ti accuse Sunday Igboho pé òun ló pa Chief Bola Ige. Speculation lásán ni gbogbo nǹkan tí òun ni bàbá yẹn sọ, speculation ni. And this is not the first time they are speculating it. Ìgbà kan gan a gbọ́ rumor yẹn that Sunday Igboho yin ìbọn sí bàbá Ọbásanjọ́. So instead of you people coming out and be saying you want to be defending the indefensible, you are supposed to ask Sunday Igboho to come out and defend himself. It will make more sense if Sunday Igboho comes out and defend himself. Rumor tá gbọ́ ni wípé ó mọ̀ ń pa ikú tó pa Bọ́lá Ìgè. Rumor tá gbọ́ ni wípé ó yìnbọn sí bàbá Ọbásanjọ́. Kò yé yín, òun gan dẹ̀ tún fi ẹnu ẹ̀ sọ wípé tí Tinubu bá jáde wá ṣe any campaign, òun máa yìnbọn sí. Ó tún threaten ní bàbá Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀. But today he's singing praises of Ọọ̀ni Ifẹ̀. Òun sọ fún wa pé Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ sọ pé òun ò bá dẹ̀ pé òun ò pé like pé Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ ò gbọ́ pé màmá ẹ̀ kú. Who in that Nigeria didn't hear that Sunday Igboho lost the mother? Tani ò gbọ́. Ṣé rí ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń ṣe bíi pé ẹ nífẹ̀ẹ́, ẹ̀yin lẹ máa tì, ẹ dẹ̀ máa ti wọnú iná ni. Kò yé yín, ẹ máa ti wọnú iná. A dẹ̀ mọ̀ yín. A mọ̀ pé ọwọ́ epo lẹ máa ń báyàn lá, ẹ̀ kí ń báyàn lá ọwọ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀. Kò yé yín sìn, ọwọ́ epo lẹ ń báyàn lá. Ẹ máa ti wọnú iná. There is no place tí Aare Onakakanfo ti sọ pé ìwọ Sunday Igboho, ìwọ ló pa Chief Bola Ige. Kò síbi tó ti sọ. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ dẹ̀ ń pùtù mẹ́sẹ̀jì ilé àbí tẹ́ ń pè tẹ́ ń sọ pé ṣé tòótọ́ ni Sunday Igboho negotiate pẹ̀lú Tinubu. Kò síbi tí mo ti sọ pé ó negotiate pẹ̀lú Tinubu. Mo ní ó negotiate pẹ̀lú Tinubu caucus. Ẹ máa gbọ́rọ̀ dáadáa. Mo ní ó negotiate pẹ̀lú Tinubu caucus. Tinubu náà ò ní fẹ́ gbéra ẹ̀ síta kó máa negotiate direct, lórí voice note pẹ̀lú Sunday Igboho now, because ó mọ implication ẹ̀. A ní ó negotiate pẹ̀lú Tinubu caucus ni. Tí ẹ bá mọ ọ̀rọ̀ gbọ́, wàhálà ti yín nìyẹn. I am not here to kí máa explain fún àwọn tí torí wọn ò pé. Mi ò mọ bí mo ṣe máa explain nǹkan yẹn. Anyway, fídíò tí a gbé wá ní èní, pẹ̀lú fídíò tá dẹ̀ gbé wá yẹn, a fẹ́ bèrè lọ́wọ́ Sunday Igboho àti àwọn Yorùbá nation miscreants. A fẹ́ bèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn wípé kí ni wọ́n ń dúró dè láti ìgbà tí Iwuanyanwu ti ṣe show tó ti ṣe interview tí mo máa play yìí. Kí ni wọ́n ń dúró dè tí wọ́n ti jáde wá tẹ̀ sí ojú àwọn Igbo. This is not the first time that Iwuanyanwu will be coming out and be telling people wípé they go nowhere. Wípé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá yẹn àwọn jọ máa gbé inú ilẹ̀ Yorùbá yẹn títí Jésù á fi padà dé ni. Gbogbo adé la mọ̀ pé Jésù ò padà dé sí anywhere. Kò yé yín, tó bá máa padà dé àmọ́ pé kò kí ń ṣe ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ló máa dé sí. So àtìgbà tí ẹ ti gbọ́ tí Iwuanyanwu ti make comment yẹn tó ti give interview yẹn wípé àwọn ò ní kúrò nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí ló dé tí àti rí ẹni Yorùbá nation kẹ́ jáde kẹ́ wá sọ̀rọ̀. Kí ló dé tí àti rí Sunday Igboho tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn Yorùbá tó bẹ́ẹ̀ gẹ́ tó dẹ̀ gbọ́ nǹkan tí Iwuanyanwu sọ tí kò dẹ̀ lè jáde kó wá challenge Iwuanyanwu. Tó bá dẹ̀ ti ní ibi tí ó ti challenge Iwuanyanwu ni, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀yin èèyàn ẹ jẹ́ ká rí fídíò yẹn torí mi ò tí rí lèmi ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀. So let's just look into Iwuanyanwu's video. Mo ń bọ̀. I think it's this one. Ẹ má bínú. Fídíò yẹn kò kí ń play bọ̀rọ̀. I don't know why. Okay, that is it. Ẹ bá wo fídíò tí Iwuanyanwu ṣe o.
Very faithful to this union. Lagos was declared our federal capital. All of us, we are called to rally round to develop our capital. Everybody knows the state of Lagos by 1914 when Nigeria became one country. Igbos, in loyalty and in faithfulness and commitment to this country, Nigeria, moved to Lagos and they made their contribution towards development. Make no mistake about it. Any other part of the country could have been capital. Capital could have been in Port Harcourt, it could have been in Asaba, it could have been in Calabar, it could have been anywhere, but it was Lagos. We didn't oppose it. We could have started opposing it then. Oh, why should it be Lagos? It's far from us. But as loyal Nigerians, we came in. Igbos came in the normal zeal, in the normal way they operate. They came in, they bought land from owners. When they came, there were people who owned the place. They were there. So Igbos didn't come to acquire empty land. Whatever property they have, they bought from people who own it. And they made developments. And every man of goodwill, every honest Nigerian will know that Igbos have played a lot of role in the development of Lagos. There is no way you can exclude the role of Igbos. What makes a capital big is not somebody thinking it is my own, it is my own. It's the number of people who come from various places to be there. The greatness of Lagos is measured by how much investment is brought from outside. A lot of Igbo investment have been brought to Lagos. And the good thing, the beauty about Igbos are people who are very faithful, very loyal to the system. Some people, when they come to a place and make money, they carry it home to develop their place. Igbos have a feeling, they say, Ebo Nyebi Kona Washi, that is wherever you live, you must protect and make very great. So Igbos apply the same spirit in Lagos. They develop businesses in Lagos, they establish in Lagos. They did that because Lagos as a capital was a capital not for any particular tribe. Lagos was a capital of Nigeria. Lagos was a home for all Nigerians, irrespective of tribe.
Please, so I want to ask this question, Mr. Iwuanyanwu. You see, Sharia in Yoruba. Tí a bá lo brain wa. Can you imagine this man is an elder in Igbo land, a leader in Igbo land. See how he is talking like a fool. Sharibo shen sọ̀rọ̀ bí òpònú. This is an Igbo elder. But ẹ̀yin ẹ máa wọ́ àwọn Igbo àwọn elder tí yín tí wọ́n ní ọpọlọ, ẹ máa wọ́ wọn lẹ̀, ẹ máa fi wọn ẹ sọ wọ́n di rag. This one is the one that call himself Igbo elder. You don't want to understand that the Igbo nation is so destabilized, so useless, that they are envying you for what you have, including you having your elder. Are you understanding me? Imagine how an elder is talking like a loser. People come abroad and establish, but they still remember that they come one man more biton ti bonche filele. Koyenyi, you should know that when you go to a place that is not yours, you should tread, carefully. You should know that home is the best. Do you understand? Even though what he's saying is just lie. He is now crying that they want to send them away. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá àti other parts of Nigeria. But where was this fool when Hausa people, when Igbo people were sending Fulani away? Where was he? Where was he? Tí a bá ń sọ fún yín pé àwọn Igbo ni wọ́n pa yín, àwọn Igbo ni wọ́n disguise bí Fulani tí wọ́n pa yín. Tí a bá ń sọ fún yín pé àwọn Igbo ni wọ́n kó àwọn Fulani Niger wọlé láti wá máa pa yín, ẹ sọ pé maybe orí tiwa ò pé. Why would this man come out and be telling us wípé àwọn ò ní kúrò l'Ékòó? Is Lagos State the first Because he's lying to people now, no, that since 1914, Lagos State, they made Lagos State the federal capital of Nigeria. Lagos State was never the federal capital of Nigeria in 1914 or since 1914. That is not true. Calabar was first. Calabar was before Lagos, the federal capital of Nigeria. Lokoja was federal capital of Nigeria. So why did they leave Calabar? And at present, as we speak, Lagos State is no more. Dori Anoloshe interview here. Lagos State is no more the federal capital of Nigeria. It is now Abuja. It is now Abuja. This is the kind of leaders. This is the kind of elder. This is the kind of idiots they have in the southeast. Ṣé pé ńgbà tí Iwuanyanwu kọ́kọ́ jáde ńgbà tó wá sọ̀rọ̀ tí Ìjẹ̀lẹ̀ jáde tó lọ ṣe interview, was it on TVC or ibi tó ti ṣe interview yẹn? I told you, money, they are just cajoling us. All those interviews that they are making, they are cajoling us. I told you that every Igbo man is working together. I told you that every Igbo man is an IPOB. Every Igbo man is an IPOB. Some people wrote it on my platform yesterday that it is not only Sunday Igboho that is working with Igbo, that Aare Onakakanfo is working with Igbo. I remember when Aare was on the same... Because somebody come and say, yes, when he was dealing with the Igbo, because the only problem we have in that land, the only problem we have in Yorubaland is the Igbo. I know that. So, moti ri Aare tí wọ́n ṣe interview pẹ̀lú Nnamdi Kanu, tí wọ́n dẹ̀ bèrè lọ́wọ́ Nnamdi Kanu wípé state wo Igbo àti Igbo ní Biafra tó ń sọ. Bí Nnamdi Kanu ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ pé 13 state àbí nǹkan kan àwọn state tó jẹ́ tí wọ́n tó ń pe orúkọ wọn, I saw that Aare left that meeting. That means to say Aare is not in support on, of the madness they are doing. Kò yé yín, àwọn Igbo ni wọ́n fẹ́ gbalẹ̀ Yorùbá mọ́ yín lọ́wọ́. Ẹ yé máa lo, this Yoruba nation tá mọ̀ pé àwọn Igbo àwọn bí Iwuanyanwu ni wọ́n sponsor gbogbo Yoruba nation tẹ́ ń pariwo yẹn. Because Yoruba nation is not lost. Yoruba nation is not missing. Yoruba nation is there. Southwest ni Yoruba nation. Southwest tawaye oni Yoruba nation. Yoruba nation has always been there. It's not lost. It's not missing. So when you see people coming out to shout Yoruba nation, just know that Tony Nadi and people like Iwuanyanwu are behind it. The Barry one, T1 kind of a fema sorry against ara one playing in. This was the same thing they did in the 60s. One playing in Gbogbo Igbo person. Gbogbo Igbo person IPOB ni wọ́n. Gbogbo Igbo person wish pé kó yẹ pé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá yẹn ti wọ́n ní. So we need to think instead. Àná mo ń sọ fún yín pé ìgbà tí Nnamdi Kanu ìgbà tí wèrè yẹn wọ ara Nnamdi Kanu títí ó sọ ó ní to bring down Yoruba nation, to bring down a race, that you must bring down their leaders, their kings, their spiritual leaders, and their media. Kò yé yín, mo dẹ̀ sọ fún yín pé Aare Onakakanfo nínú nǹkan tí Nnamdi Kanu fẹ́ mú balẹ̀ yìí ó wà nínú mẹ́ta. Spiritual leader Aare Onakakanfo. What is it called? He's one of the leaders anyway. Tabade tún sọ̀rọ̀ pé àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ ọba tí wọ́n bá ń ṣe, a lè pe ipò ààrẹ, torí ọba ló fún ní ipò yẹn. Ipò tó ń lò yẹn, ọba ni ó fún ní ipò yẹn. Ẹni tí ó ń gba àṣẹ lẹ́nu ọba òun ni Aare Onakakanfo jẹ́. So that is why I said he is already in that three category. So if they now prompt you, if they now pay you people to bring him down, you are bringing Yoruba down. And this Sunday Igboho that you people are just carrying on your head, you are looking at him as if he's your savior. Because most of I want to tell Sunday Igboho kiri, àwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe ni wọ́n ẹjọ́ ṣe Sunday Igboho jẹ́ oníṣẹ̀ṣe ni. If you ask me di oníṣẹ̀ṣe tí wọ́n tẹ̀lé Sunday Igboho kiri orí wọn ò pé because Sunday Igboho ń disgrace ìṣẹ̀ṣe ni. Gbogbo òṣì tó ń kó sára yẹn ó fi ń disgrace ìṣẹ̀ṣe ni. Nǹkan táwọn onítíátà ń ṣe tá à ń sọ pé àfẹ́ òun ni Sunday Igboho ń ṣe. Á dẹ̀ jáde àwa sọ fún yín pé Christian òun Ọlọ́run nìkan ni nìkan ẹ wo bó ṣe sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn àsìfù pé ẹ̀yin oníṣẹ̀ṣe o àbí àwa oníṣẹ̀ṣe o àmọ́ Ọlọ́run which is a slap on oníṣẹ̀ṣe. Ọmọ àlè lóníṣẹ̀ṣe tó bá ń support Sunday Igboho. Ọmọ àlè lọ́mọ Yorùbá tó bá ń support Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho is a greedy bastard. It's a greedy bastard. Ìgbà tó máa fi jáde ìgbà tá star accuse ẹ pé òun ló rán àwọn guys yìí síta. Ṣẹ́yìn gbọ́ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ níbi tó ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Ṣẹ́yìn gbọ́ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ pé ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń bú ààrẹ o ẹ stop àti máa bú ààrẹ. Ṣẹ́ gbọ́ lẹ́nu ẹ̀. Kò jáde lẹ́nu ẹ̀. Ẹ ti mọ̀ pé òun ló wà ń di gbogbo nǹkan yẹn. There is another man náà tó jáde tó sọ pé ibi tá bá iṣẹ́ tá bá ṣe fún so time tí àbá rí nǹkan jẹ ń bẹ̀. When I watch that man tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ mo fi pé nǹkan tí ààrẹ sọ tó jọmọ́ pé Sunday Igboho Frayo àti bàbá Bọ́lá Ìgè yẹn nǹkan yẹn ló bígà yẹn ní tó fi wá sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ bá dẹ̀ wá dígà yẹn tó wá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ẹ mọ̀ pé òun gan ó ti máa ń bá Sunday Igboho pa àwọn èèyàn. Ẹ bá wá díẹ̀. So if Sunday Igboho is truly working or fighting for the Yoruba race, why hasn't he come out? Kí ló dé tí ó jáde kí ó wá àdírẹ́sì nǹkan tí Iwuanyanwu yìí ń sọ? Kí ló dé tí ó pe àwọn boys ẹ̀ síta àtàwọn girls ẹ̀ síta kan wá fún Iwuanyanwu lésì? Iwuanyanwu ní àwọn ò ní lọ sí anywhere. Àwọn làwọn develop ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Your mother is talking nonsense. Bakari, your mother is talking nonsense. I will block you. If you do rubbish there, I will block you. Do you understand? If you think I'm talking nonsense, anything that I said that is nonsense, correct it. Instead of saying, coming here. Tẹ́ bá ti mọ nǹkan tẹ́ máa sọ, lẹ máa ń wọlé tẹ́ máa sọ pé, oh, you are talking nonsense. Say this, you say the sense. Counter me and say the sense. Or say, madam, no, that is not true. This is what is the truth. Do it instead of just entering somebody's platform and say you are talking nonsense. Apàyàn ní Sunday Igboho kò dẹ̀ fìbò. Olóhùn máa dàbọn bo Tinubu. Ṣé ẹni tí ò bá kí ń ṣe apàyàn ó máa ṣe yẹn? Kò yẹ yín? Kò dẹ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá. Tó bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá ni kò ní jáde lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí Tinubu ti dáríjì tó ti jẹ́ kí ṣẹ́yìn rò pé Sunday Igboho yẹn áyán òun ni Sunday Igboho lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ olóńgbò bàbá Tinubu. Áyán òun ni Sunday Igboho. Ṣẹ́yìn believe pé bàbá Tinubu ò ní fún ní àyè òun á dẹ̀ wọ Nàìjíríà á wá máa sọ pé release Nnamdi Kanu tó fẹ́ pa Tinubu. Nnamdi Kanu pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tó bàjẹ́ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yẹn. Nnamdi Kanu pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí àwọn Yíbò bàjẹ́ ní Èkó yẹn ni wọ́n máa wá jáde. Wá dẹ̀ sọ pé ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá. Wá dẹ̀ máa sọ pé kí wọ́n release Nnamdi Kanu. Tí Sunday Igboho bá fẹ́ ọmọ Yíbò, tá a gbọ́ pé ọmọ Yíbò torí to me Delta Yíbò ni. Tó bá fẹ́ ọmọ Yíbò ìyẹn ò kí ń ṣe business Yorùbá, ìyẹn ò kàn àwa. Ìyẹn ò kàn àwa. Tí a bá go regional, tí ìyàwó ò bá lè gbé ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, Sunday Igboho lè lọ sí ilẹ̀ Yíbò kó lọ gbé ńbẹ̀. Kó lọ sílẹ̀ Yíbò kó lọ gbé ńbẹ̀. Ẹ yá máa gbọ́ ọ̀dẹ̀ yìí lọ.
And that is the reason why we all agreed to be under the same country. Now, that is what happened in Lagos. And I want to let you know that this is not only Lagos. Even in Abuja, we are having similar experience. And take, for example, when the federal government decided to move the capital out of Lagos, in those days, our leader, Zik, suggested that the capital should be in the east. In fact, he suggested somewhere between present Ebonyi State and Cross River State. That was the suggestion our leader made. I think some
you can see that these people are just greedy idiots. During the regional system time, we had 3 regions, which is the northern regions, the eastern region, and the western region. Okay, the eastern region was the first place they shifted the capital of Nigeria to. The eastern region was the first place. Then they took it to western region. Are they supposed to take it back to eastern region, or they are supposed to take it to northern region? But after Lagos, the Igbo people, they were asking for the capital to be shifted back again to the eastern region. Ṣó normal? Àwọn tí wọ́n bá ti ń rorí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ṣé ẹ ti rí pé olè ni wọ́n? Ẹ ti rí pé olójú kòkòrò ni wọ́n? Have you ever heard any Hausa Fulani person saying, in this Lagos, oh, we buy here, we are going nowhere. We have invested so much and we are not going anywhere. And when I look back to how much every region has invested in Lagos, Igbo region invested the least. I think about 9 billion. And what these people have destroyed in Lagos alone is more than 20 billion. It's more than 20 billion. Hausa people invested 97 billion. Now, tell me how much kí ni àwọn Igbo invest leko? Ẹ tẹ́ gbọ́rọ̀ òṣì kan tó sọ pé tí àwọn bá kúrò ní any region, any city ní Nigeria, pé city yẹn máa di ahoro. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, àwọn wo ni wọ́n ń rajà lọ́wọ́ àwọn Igbo? A mọ̀ lóòótọ́ pé àwọn Igbo ni wọ́n ń ta everything, wọ́n ti take over gbogbo market. But àwọn wo ni wọ́n ń rajà lọ́wọ́ wọn? Ṣé bí àwa là ń rajà lọ́wọ́ wọn? So tí wọ́n bá lọ, ṣé bí àwa la ṣì máa rajà lọ́wọ́ àwọn tiwa tí wọ́n ń ta ọjà? So that is why when I heard this man spoke, when I hear him speaking, I just see that Igbo people, they are finished. They are finished. You call this kind of a person an elder? You call this kind of a person an elder? This is not an elder. This is not an elder. An elder cannot, a sensible elder will not be talking like this man is talking. This is a bloody fool. Iwuanyanwu is a bloody fool. He has no brain. Ṣáwọn náà wá ra àwọn ọjà tí wọ́n ń tà yẹn ni. Àwọn ni wọ́n ń tà, àwa là ń rà. Àwọn ni wọ́n ń tà, àwa là ń rà. So tí wọ́n bá stop àti máa tà, táwa wá ń tà, àwa náà la ṣì máa rà, which will benefit us more. Which will benefit us the more. Mr. Yusuf Babatunde Alabini, let me read that out. Wani Bakare Adekunle, Southwest is moving forward day by day. It is your family house and the region it is your family house and the region all you Oloriburuko Omoale come from that is not moving forward. All you Omoale people will be chased out of Yorubaland. So the guy in Igbo. So you are using Yoruba name the same way you are using Fulani name to come and buy people, and everybody is thinking Fulanis are the one buying us. We know that Igbo people, I know that Igbo people are the one buying us. I know that they also work together with some of our Yoruba boys. Most of these Kogi boys, most of these guys claiming that they are from Kogi, I'm telling you, they are all Igbo people that lived or lives in Kogi State. Or live, no. They are Igbo people that live in Kogi State. And when you want walati Kogi to wan power. Oyeyin, àwọn ni one fake audio gan ti ẹ jáde tí ma yẹn sọ pé ó put ó fẹ́ brainwash èyàn, ó circulate ẹ lórí WhatsApp. like àwọn kidnap àwọn wọ́n gba bóyá 50 million ló ní wọ́n gbà wọ́n ṣe kíní kan ó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fẹ́ máa gbàdúrà ó fẹ́ máa ṣe bí Christian ó fẹ́ fi religion kájòlù wa ó fẹ́ fi religion kájòlù ó ní ọ̀nà bí Ondo state yẹn kíní kan we know I am from Ondo state and I can tell you that many of our people are mixed with these useless Igbo people. Many of our people. Mo lè sọ pé maybe side the riverine yẹn nìkan ni wọ́n pọ̀ sí. But gbogbo inú Ondo state yẹn, gbogbo inú mainland Ondo state yẹn, Igbo ti fẹ́ gba gbogbo ẹ̀ tán. Ara wọn ni my cousin, I had to block my cousin because he was always angry at me. Ipe mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ Igbo. I have to, you know, Mame is from Akoko. I have to block him.
Be towards Ikorodu, but the federal government, in its wisdom, decided to set up a committee that now decided that Abuja should be the best. And indeed, anybody of goodwill, any honest Nigerian will agree that Abuja is a very good place. Abuja is central and has a lot of qualities that make it.
It is not because Abuja is central.
We were told at that time.
It is a shame that these so-called elders will come out and be lying to gullible youths. It is not because Abuja was the, you know, the best place I've been conquered. The capital was supposed to go to nowhere but north. East it is the capital. West it is the capital. Ibo lokun ko the capital. North lo ye ko the capital. But when they come out and say and talk, these foolish people, they will be acting as if they are doing other region favor. No, you are not doing the northern people any favor. It is their turn to be the capital. It is simple mathematics. It is their turn to be capital. You are not doing them any favor. So if the capital left east, came to west, and you think it should go back to east? Any elder that is not able to say the truth and shame the devil is a foolish elder. I can see amongst all other reasons why the Igbo people are always jealous of the Yoruba people. These people don't have sensible elder. These people don't have elders that have brain. Iwuanyanwu is one of the foolishest person ever on this planet Earth. And for Igbo people to make him an elder, you can see that the Igbo race is finished. The Igbo race is finished. If you want to be a president now, who do you go to in Igbo land to go and collect blessing? Nobody. But we have elders in West that people will come to. They have elders in the North that people will go to. We go to for blessing. In Igbo land, nobody goes to Igbo land to go and meet anybody for blessing because they don't have nobody to give blessing. A land that is not blessed, a land that have no elders to bless people, you can see the reason they are running away from that land. But, you know, you people will go back. You will go back. So you didn't remember all this rubbish you are saying when you were asking for Biafra. Ṣé pé ẹ̀yin Yorùbá nation ṣé pé 419 ní Biafra. Ẹ dẹ̀ rántí pé ńgbà tẹ́ ń ṣe Yorùbá nation yín, ẹ sọ wípé if Igbo people cannot, if Igbo people about let ṣe put ọ̀rọ̀ òṣì yẹn, that you people must go with the Igbo people. That Igbo people cannot go alone. And now Igbo people, and you want to go, Igbo people, they're telling you that they are not going anywhere, that they are better off in Nigeria. Begin to ask yourself then, kí ló fà tí gbogbo wọn ṣe wá, kí ló fà gbogbo pípa tí wọ́n pa, kí ló fà gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n bàjẹ́ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Kí ló fà Lekki tí wọ́n fi lọ organize Lekki to gate, kí ló fà gbogbo nǹkan yẹn. Kí ló fà tán fi pa Mohbad? Everything is to destabilize Yorubaland. I see one of their IPOB leader tó ń command àwọn ọmọlẹ́yìn ẹ̀ wípé kí ló ń ṣe wọ́n tí ọba Èkó máa jáde wá sọ̀rọ̀ tí àti lè rí any of them tán lè tí wọ́n lè mú ọba Èkó kí wọ́n pa. That was what the guy was saying. He was telling his boys that they should get Lagos State ọba Rilwan Akiolu wípé kí wọ́n pa kán jù sódò. And this foolish Iwuanyanwu will be coming out and be talking nonsense. You want to be playing on our intelligence, playing emotional, giving us emotional blackmail. Only the present government just needs to return Nigeria back to regional government. That's only way of solving these unending problems in Nigeria. They know that that is what will happen. Hausa people say they don't want to live in the same country with the Igbos. And we Yoruba, we don't want to live in the same, region. In the same, we could live in the same country with them, but we don't want to live in the same. We don't want them polluting our region. We want to go back to that system of government that Aguiyi Ironsi, Nnamdi Azikiwe, Ojukwu and co. destroyed. That is what we want. We don't want to live in the same country with them. And that is the reason instead of doing all this rubbish that people are trying to bring their elders down, especially the OPC founder, OPU founder, instead of this useless Yoruba nation people, which is Igboho, trying to bring their elder down, they need to stop that nonsense. They should not play the same game they play with Tony Nad. You understand? They were trying to convince me that Aare Onakakanfo is working for the Igbo, and I said I have not seen it. That voice note was about 3 years ago. You understand? And for you people to bring that voice note out, to me, you are the mischievous ones. You are the mischievous one. Update on Yinka grandson. What do you mean? What do you mean? Yinka grandson has not called me. I just congratulated him based on the news that I heard. Okay. So instead of you trying to bring down your own leaders, especially a leader that's got boys, that's got soldiers, instead of you to do that, why not? At least kakoko le eleyoro lona ke wa fabo sadiye tó bá pé tòótọ́ ni wọ́n ṣe gbogbo. Why not put your eye down and be patient and see if he's doing it? Èmi fi ojú sílẹ̀ nígbà táwọn àwọn èèyàn sọ pé Sunday Igboho is this money. No, Sunday, I did a show. Money Sunday Igboho mi ò show epon fake. But it was inside the group that I am. Mo fẹ́ yọra mi, but mo ṣe ní kí n ṣe calm down. It's inside that group that I know that truly these Yoruba nation people are, they are coming together to start what they stopped then. And I am telling you, Yoruba nation is not missing. We have Yoruba nation already. Àwọn Igbo ni problem tí àwa ọmọ Yorùbá taje. There is one stupid one inside the group tó ṣàn pariwo, we have to change Yoruba name. We don't want this Yoruba name. What we want to be bearing is Ife, Ufe o Daye. And when you listen to this guy talking, mo suspect pé bobo yo kì í ṣe Yorùbá, because there are some way he pronounced it. I can see the Igbotic accent in his Yoruba. You understand? We from Ondo State, when we speak, you will know that we are not from Oyo, we are not from Lagos. You will just know that, okay, accent you dolele. But this one is Igbotic accent, and he's always doing show that we have to change Yoruba name. We have to change Yoruba name. The Yoruba name is destroying us. Oruko Yoruba yen on fun awon ni ori buruku. But this same Yoruba name was what we had during the regional government, and we were progressing. We were bearing Yoruba name when we became the first in Africa to have television station and radio station. We were bearing this Yoruba nation when we built the tallest building in Africa. We were bearing this Yoruba nation. If you go to St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Nevis and Kitts, they bear Yoruba there and they are progressing in their small island. People are bearing Yoruba in Brazil. You understand? And they have not. If you will see a country that will bring Brazil away, so the Yoruba name is not the problem. If you see anybody doing program and saying, yeah, the Yoruba name is what is giving us issue, is Yoruba name, they come with a bad luck. It is not true. These are Igbo-sponsored campaigners. Igbo-sponsored. Baba yẹn tiẹ̀ sọ, ó ní orúkọ tá à ń jẹ́ ìṣẹ̀ ọ̀pẹ. Ó ní orúkọ tí wọ́n ń pè wá tẹ́lẹ̀ ọ̀pẹ ni. And for me, I know that people from Benue State are the one that speaks ọ̀pẹ language. Ìwọ dẹ̀ ń sọ fún wa wípé ọ̀pẹ là ń jẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀. Àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ ń believe wípé ọ̀pẹ ni wọ́n ń jẹ́. He now wanted to trick me. He now wanted to trick me as we were talking. Ó kàn sáré fi. I think it's Oma Wambi at Mama disguise. But you ni Olawale tí ó ń sọ̀sọ̀kúsọ yẹn, I don't know. Ó kàn fọgbọ́n fi audio ibi tí àwọn èèyàn ti ń kífá. Ó wá fọgbọ́n fi audio yẹn sí. Ó fẹ́ convince me pé onífá lòun. Mo mọ̀ pé ṣọ́ dẹ̀ lélẹ̀ ni. You don't know that you are talking to ìyá ayé. Ẹsẹ̀ ti wá gùn. You understand? Ẹsẹ̀ ti wá lè má gùn di alátìká way, but ẹsẹ̀ ti wá gùn. So when you see people now coming out and be bringing different version of madness, that yeah, that Yoruba name, they have to change it. Kinikon, blah, 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 blah. They are Igbo-sponsored campaigners. That
the very few indigenous who were there will be resettled. And we were told they were resettled with taxpayers' money. We were told that the Abuja, which is going to be
it is not true. Capital. We have seen different protests that the indigenous people in Abuja said that they were promised to be resettled, but they were never resettled. Iwuanyanwu is a liar. Iwuanyanwu is a liar. You can see him stuttering. You can see him stuttering. He is thinking of the lie to tell. That is the meaning. He's a liar.
Will be a role for every Nigerian, irrespective of tribe, irrespective of religion. In the same manner, Igbos moved into Lagos. Igbos moved into Abuja. Igbos, I want you to imagine what Abuja was some years back when it started. Abuja, and see what it is today. Yes, federal government have made a lot of investment, but federal government cannot develop a capital without individual input. I think anybody of goodwill will know that Igbos have played a lot of part in making Abuja what it is today. What is worrying us as Igbos is that instead of Nigeria to appreciate us, instead of Nigeria to acknowledge this capacity of Igbos, they are making hate statements, some of them saying that, calling us all sorts of names. And that is very embarrassing to us, embarrassing even to our younger ones, to our children. Igbos have played a part since 1914 in building this country. There is no area of human endeavor. Is it education? Is it sports? Is it industry? Is it commerce? Where Igbos have lagged behind, Igbos have shown that they are patriotic Nigerians. Igbos have not taken the money they get from Abuja to go and invest in Igbo land. They still invest the money there. But people are telling us now, why don't you go and invest in your place? But that is not the spirit of an Igbo man as an investor. So I think really that this is a fundamental issue. We want Nigerians to help us to stop people who are making hate speeches. The hate speeches create problem, and it could lead to pogrom. The younger ones today,
you see that he's scaring
I
us.
read one by somebody who says he's
threatening.
for
He's
something. I
threatening
read somebody
people.
the other day. There was
He's
no
actually
nothing.
threatening
He didn't
people.
talk about Igbos. He called us all sorts of names. He said every trouble in Yorubaland is caused by Igbos. You know, when an Igbo child area of woman endeavor, is it education? Is it sports? Is it industry? Is it commerce? Where Igbos have lagged behind, Igbos have shown that they are patriotic Nigerians. Igbos have not taken the money they get from Abuja to go and invest in Igbo land. They still invest the money there. But people are telling us now, why don't you go and invest in your place? But that is not the spirit of an Igbo man as an investor. So I think really that this is a fundamental issue. We want Nigerians to help us to stop people who are making hate speeches. The hate speeches create problem, and it could lead to pogrom. The younger ones today, our children are getting worried. I read one by somebody who says he's Kakamfo something. I read somebody the other day. There was nothing, he didn't talk about Igbos. He called us all sorts of names. He said every trouble in Yorubaland is caused by Igbos. You know, when an Igbo child in secondary school read this, they get frightened, they get worried. We Igbos take notice that we have not. Igbos are not going to allow anybody, any Igbo man, to do the same to other tribes. If they do it, all of us will come out to say.
You see that Iwuanyanwu is nothing but an idiot. Iwuanyanwu is nothing but an idiot. Níbo ni Iwuanyanwu wà ńgbà tí àwọn Igbo tí wọ́n pa àwọn Hausa lọ́dọ̀ wọn. Where was Iwuanyanwu when the Igbo people were buying the Hausa people? They even buy one Hausa Fulani woman, a pregnant woman with 3 children. They buy her while she was stood at the bus stop. Where was Iwuanyanwu? You see, all these Igbo people, they can cry us a river. Me, I trust the northern people. They know that Igbo cop don't fool. Like about Mr. Isaac. They know, say Igbo cop don't fool. Igbo cop don't fool. They know. So Iwuanyanwu can shout and scream till tomorrow. Nobody is going to listen to them. Do you understand? And what I am even suspecting now, is that Igbo people are beginning to bring in their family. Equatorial Guinea. It's like they are bringing those ones down to Nigeria now. I'm suspecting that Igbo people have gone to Papua New Guinea, Equatorial Guinea, to bring some of their people that are there down to Nigeria. I'm suspecting them. I'm suspecting one. Where was Iwuanyanwu when Igbo people were sending all foreigners away? Where was Iwuanyanwu when they brought out a Yoruba man and asked the Yoruba man that they asked him, where are you from? He said he's a Yoruba man. They said, you are Tinubu's brother. We are going to buy you so that we send message to Tinubu. Where was Iwuanyanwu? Where was Iwuanyanwu when that was going on? So you Igbo can cry us a river. Nobody could get time for now. That regional government, that restructuring, we will get it. And if you don't want the country to be restructured, we will even prefer to leave that country. If the Northerners accept your cry, this is your fake cry, if the Northerners accept them, you Yoruba people will leave that Nigeria. We are tired of you people. You are saying that you people develop Lagos, you people develop here, you people came to Lagos, to Yorubaland with bathroom slippers and nylon, black nylon that you put under your armpits. Your slippers that you even came with, you use pin to hold it for down. So you did not come to invest. Investors don't come like that. Do you understand? All these Igbo people that you are saying they came to invest, The first time they came into Yorubaland, which bank did they bank? Which bank did they transfer their money to? Because that is what investors do. You are not investors. Àwọn Igbo kì í ṣe investors o lè ní wọ́n, parasite ni wọ́n. Parasite làwọn Igbo wọn kì í ṣe investors. You did not develop any Lagos. You did not develop anywhere in Nigeria. Nigeria developed you. Yorubaland developed you. You didn't develop anything.
To stop them. So we're appealing to the federal government. We're appealing to the other tribes to tell their people to stop all these hate speeches against Igbos. It affects our children, it affects our people, and we get.
Let it affect your children and affect our people. And your people. Let it affect your children and your people. We don't care. You don't care. Let it affect these monkeys you call your children. We don't care. Go and develop your area. This is not the first time. This is not the first time you are telling us, this cook and bull story. We develop this, we develop it also. Kò fi ẹnu sọ, kò fi ẹnu kàn, wípé àwọn develop Port Harcourt. Tẹ́ bá wo interview yẹn, I watched it from beginning to the end. He never mentioned that they developed Port Harcourt. Because he knows that tóun bá fi ẹnu kàn ìyẹn, wípé àwọn làwọn develop Port Harcourt, ó mọ̀ pé máa jẹ yan wọn ṣu. And the Abuja that he's saying, ẹ rí pé ó kàn fi ẹnu kàn Abuja yẹn díẹ̀ ni, kò fi ẹnu kàn Abuja like that. Èkó yẹn ṣá òun ni wọ́n fẹ́ gbà. So ṣé ẹ̀yin Yorùbá nation ṣé ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí màá yìí sọ ni? Kí ló dé tẹ́ ṣe ṣòlè lórí? Kí ló dé tẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pariwo àwọn Igbo? Ní kẹ́ má pariwo Fúlàní. But kí ló dé tí àyà yín ṣe ń já láti pe ariwo Igbo? The reason can only be that the Igbo people are the ones sponsoring you. And you are the ones working for, with Sunday Igboho for the Igbos. Tó bá yẹ pé Aare náà ń fight, òun náà ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún àwọn Igbo ni, ní máa bú Aare. For you to be insulting Aare, it says that Aare is not working for the Igbo anymore. Maybe before he did. You understand? Maybe before he did, but we are talking about now. Now is what we are talking about. It was Sunday Igboho that came out and said they should release Nnamdi Kanu. It's Sunday Igboho that came out and said it. Because you want to start this Yoruba nation something. Igbo people have paid Sunday Igboho to come and bring out a new Yoruba nation. So if you people really love Yoruba, and that's your Yoruba nation that say you are looking for, that we don't know where it is, come out and talk about this. Begin to talk to the Igbos. Hausa people are not saying they will not leave. Àwọn Hausa ò sọ pé àwọn ò ní lọ. Nǹkan táwọn Hausa ń sọ ni wípé tí ẹ bá ti ní kí àwa máa lọ kò sí problem, but àwọn tí yín náà tó wà lọ́dọ̀ àwọn wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ kúrò lọ́dọ̀ wọn. And when the Hausa people said this, the Yoruba nation people started to shout that look at what they are telling us, that our Yoruba people should leave. Why must we leave? How can you ask them to leave your region and you don't want to leave their region? Who does that? Ẹ ti rí pé àwọn Igbo ni wọ́n gbéṣẹ́ fún yín kẹ́ ṣe. Most of ẹ̀yin tẹ́ dẹ̀ wà ní Yoruba nation, tẹ́ ẹ gbójú síta. Most of you are Igbo people. Most of you are Delta people. Most of you are Delta people. Olè lẹ́yìn tẹ́ ń pariwo Yoruba nation yẹn, gbogbo yín pátápátá olè ni yín. Wá Yoruba nation kankan. Tẹ́ bá wá Yoruba nation ni. You see, I even saw one video now that I will show. Ọmọ Yorùbá, all these guys bí ẹni tó ti ya wèrè ó lọ ń kidnap àwọn èèyàn. Àwọn Yorùbá nation wọ́n máa rí yẹn wọn ní sọ̀rọ̀ sí. Gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ fún Igboho nìyẹn. Àwọn tí wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ fún Igboho nìyẹn. You come and be talking rubbish that I should bring evidence where Igboho was negotiating. That is not the point. The point is Igboho not negotiating for money? Is Igboho not negotiating for money? Give us a reason why Igboho is fighting Aare Onakakanfo. Come and give us the reason. Which reason? Which reason? Ìgbà tó jáde the first time tó ń ruga kiri gbogbo bush. Ṣó gbà ṣe Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò ló fún láṣẹ ni. Ṣèbó jáde on his own ni. Kí ló dé tí ò lè jáde on his own now? Tó wá ń pariwo òṣì. Kí ló dé tí ò lè jáde on his own?
Country. And of course, you know, because of this now, it has extended. It's not even stopping in his speech. We are denied of positions. I mean, Igbos know that we are denied of positions. Now, specifically to demolitions in Lagos, I have come into it. I discovered that, you see, Igbos are not people who come to any place. Igbos obey the laws of the land.
Chief Iwuanyanwu, if I can come in here.
In Lagos, for example,
Chief Iwuanyanwu, just
yes.
Because we have, we've moved on to, we're now talking about these demolitions. As you answer, please, there have been claims of possessing legally issued deeds and documents by those affected by these demolitions. I would like to know what your perspective is on the discrepancy between these claims and the actions of Lagos state authorities that say that they actually don't have these deeds. And given the accusations of hostility and what some would call witch hunting surrounding these demolitions, I would like to know what steps you believe should be taken to continue to ensure justice and fairness for those that have already been affected.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll go straight to the point. The point is that it is not fair for the Igbos, it's not fair for Nigeria, for anybody in this country to come at this time when we are passing through tribulation, through crisis in our economy, to stop.
Can you hear what this foolish man is saying? Hey, Joe, is this one making sense? Is this Iwuanyanwu, is it making sense? What is wrong with your economy? What is wrong with the economy? There is nothing wrong with the economy. Okay? There is all this one that they are making us. If £1 is a 2013. Was it 2013 or 2019? Do you not know the denomination rate of Iranian? Is it dinar that they use there? Iranian dinar to dollar. Do we not know it? You think exchange rates? Exchange rates o mean, iye oyen ló ń calculate development ìlú ni. No, òun kọ́ ló ń determine bí ìlú ṣe ń develop. Ẹ̀yin ní East ní mọ bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣèjọba. Lagos State, for instance, according to what we heard, is the 5th largest economy. There is nothing wrong with the economy. Do you understand? What we are asking for is for you people to pack your bag and baggages and go to your region and go and develop your region. And you are not in position. Igbo people are not in power, so therefore they are not in position to come and dictate how the present government runs the country. They are not in position to do that. They should keep their mouth shut. Because when Jonathan was there, when Igbo people was running things, Yoruba people did not dictate to them how they run the country. So Iwuanyanwu has no right to come and tell us what to do to run a government. Tí Iwuanyanwu bá mọ bí wọ́n ṣe ń run government, if Iwuanyanwu knows how to run government, he should go and give that advice to the Eastern governors so that they can use that advice to develop their Eastern region. Do you understand? Iwuanyanwu is making the Igbo people look like idiots with what he's saying. It's making them look... Why are they afraid to go back to their region? I don't get it. Even though I know why. But I don't get why he would think that we care. We don't care. We don't care. You are sending away other tribe from your region. And now you want to cry that you are about to be sent back to your region. So when you were looking for Biafra and we were looking for Yoruba nation, are you saying that you will get your Biafra, we get Yoruba nation, and you are still occupying our Yoruba nation? Ẹ ti rí pé àwọn Igbo ni wọ́n sponsor Yoruba nation. For Iwuanyanwu to be this scared, ẹ ti mọ̀ wípé àwọn ni wọ́n sponsor Yoruba nation. Yoruba ẹ jí ẹ má sùn. Sunday go tẹ́yìn rí bí èèyàn gidi kó ń fight fún Yoruba nation. Irọ́ ni ó lè ní Sunday Igboho. Ó lè òun ni Sunday Igboho fight fún Yoruba nation. Kò fight fún Yoruba nation.
Means of livelihood. So I think that every government, not just Lagos State, any government in the 33 states and Abuja should know that this nation, Nigeria, is passing through crisis. Any act that will mean stopping somebody's means of livelihood, stopping employment, creating crisis should be very seriously taken serious and then probably postponed. Now, in Lagos, we have discovered that most of the people bought this land many years ago from the natives. They float clothes there, they build houses there, and then they are living there. Now, later, the government want to acquire those places. There is nothing wrong with that. As far as we are concerned, government has got a right to acquire land. But government has a duty to make sure that one, proper notice is given. Not when you just give 5 days notice. A person who is living in a house, you say you should back away. Proper notice will be given. Estate valuer should go and value the development, and proper compensation should be paid. So we are demanding the following: one, that government should stop demolition because there is crisis in this country.
They irritate me.
Crisis in the economy, crisis on employment. We talk of all this kidnapping and all these problems. It's part of the problem is unemployment, economic system, and these things will make it worse. So we, as that's one. Number two, government should not say they won't pay compensation, because people, Igbos, all the ones I have seen, never took away the land forcefully from anybody. If they took away land forcefully, the person should come and tell the world. They bought it from the original owners. There is no land in this country that didn't have original owner. They bought it by original owners. Yes, the government has a right. We don't doubt that. If the government want to take that, they now will value it. They now will give them sufficient time.
You see that this man will get brain. So you are telling us that the government has the right to take back land, which means when a government takes back a land, that land can only be that the land was acquired inappropriately. So how do you compensate somebody that bought a land or took a land or built a house inappropriately? How do you compensate the person? He is advising this to the Lagos state government. But in his own area, after they demolish house in Anambra, the Anambra people, the Anambra people, the Anambra government forced the people to pay for demolishing that house. Again, so Yoruba, ní ilẹ̀ Igbo, ìgbà tí wọ́n demolish ilé, bí wọ́n ṣe demolish ilé ní Èkó ńsìn, àwọn tí wọ́n ọ̀dẹ̀ kọ́lé, síbi tí ó wà, tí government fẹ́ kàn kọ́lé sí, tó yẹ ká kọ́mọ èèyàn kọ́lé sí, àwọn tó kọ́lé sí inappropriate land ni wọ́n demolish ilé wọn. Ní Anambra tí wọ́n demolish ilé wọn, tí wọ́n fọ́ ilé wọn, àwọn tí wọ́n ní ilé tí wọ́n fọ́ yẹn, àwọn ni wọ́n tún sanwó fún ìjọba fún iṣẹ́ tí ìjọba carry out láti fi demolish ilé wọn. But wọ́n lórí burúkú Iwuanyanwu yìí ńsìn, ó wọ́n advice government ilẹ̀ Yorùbá wípé lẹ́yìn ìgbà tẹ́ bá fẹ́ demolish ilé wọn o, ó yẹ kí ẹ sanwó fún àwọn tán ní ilé yẹn ni. Bọ̀bọ́n ṣe lọ́dọ̀ tí yín kọ́ nìyẹn. Wọ́n demolish ilé 300 ní Kaduna. Àwọn ẹni tó ní ilé ní Kaduna yẹn, àwọn tó ní ilé yẹn ni wọ́n sanwó fún ìjọba. Let me see if I will come back to this one, but let me see if I will see one of the videos. Mombo. Let me see. Maybe it's this one. Mo ṣì máa padà sí ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ tí time mo bá wà. Mombo, ẹ jẹ́ ká wélé. Kí ló ṣe? Sorry. I think that one went.
Network and its environs can be viewed from a distance by the team and shows over 200 buildings erected on waterways, blocking the flow of water into the river Niger.
He has said that is not acceptable. So he has given us instruction, even at that during that tour, that we should go and mark every house on the waterway. Without any exception, all the houses will be marked and give them notice to remove themselves. If they don't remove, he has told them that we will remove it, the government will remove it, and they will pay the cost of removal.
It's uncountable. It's uncountable. I cannot really say precisely, but I will say more than 200. I've blocked the drainages. I've blocked
more than 200 houses. Ni wọ́n demolish ní Anambra. Àbí one Igbo state ṣá. More than 200 ni wọ́n demolish. Èkó ni wọ́n ti máa ṣẹ́rí tí wọ́n sọ pé they gave them 5 days yẹn. Wọ́n àti rí fídíò yẹn. They have given them about wọ́n ti fún wọn ní notice yẹn for more than 2-3 years. Táwọn people yẹn ò yield. Àwọn kan tún kọ́lé sórí canal. Kò yẹ omi dẹ̀ ń wọ ilé yẹn tó bá ti wá wọ ilé yẹn nísàlẹ̀ àwọn á lọ máa sùn sókè. Ibi tí Ọlọ́run ti fẹ́ wá mú wọn wọ́n tún wá pè house inspector wípé ìjọba ò dá sí bí omi ṣe ń gbé àwọn lọ. Meanwhile ìjọba ti ń kọ lẹ́tà sí wọn pé ibi tí ẹ kọ́lé sí yẹn kò kí ń ṣe the right place tó yẹ kẹ́ kọ́lé sí ẹ kúrò ńbẹ̀. For more than 16 years ni wọ́n sọ pé ìjọba ti ń kọ lẹ́tà sí wọn kúrò. For 60 years tíyàn bá kọ́ ilé tó jẹ́ ilé gidi tó dẹ̀ pé ibi tó da nìyàn kọ́lé sẹ́jọ́ ṣéyàn ò tí ì rí owó tó fi kọ́ ilé yẹn ni. Wọ́n wá fẹ́ pè ìjọba ní ẹjọ́ but ìgbà tí kóòtù wá sọ pé all of them must leave the place wọ́n wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bẹ̀ ìjọba. How can you leave your own region and come to other person's region and be blocking their àlàáfíà in our own region? Lọ́dọ̀ àwọn Yíbò tíjọba bá ti fọ́lé wọn àwọn tí wọ́n ní ilé tí wọ́n fọ́ àwọn ni wọ́n tún sanwó fún ìjọba but ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí Iwuanyanwu ń sọ wípé lẹ́yìn ìgbà tán bá ti fọ́ ilé àwọn èèyàn yẹn ó yẹ kán fún wọn lówó ni ó yẹ kán ṣe kíní kan ni. This was the same Iwuanyanwu that told us that àwọn ready àti san owó tí àwọn ọmọ wọn fi fọ́ Èkó nígbà riot yẹn. So they are losing it. They are the one who don't want to leave Nigeria. They are the one tí ó jẹ́ pé àwọn ni wọ́n enjoy jù ní Nigeria yẹn. Gbogbo ká máa lọ sí Abuja ká lọ máa gba owó ká lọ máa ṣe kíní àwọn ló pay jù because àwọn lẹ́yìn ìgbà tán bá ti gba owó wọn àwọn ọmọ wọn kì í gbé ìlú wọn ọ̀dọ̀ wa làwọn ọmọ wọn ń gbé. Ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn ìyá wa ń sìn. They are crying all the time. They have to pay school fee. They have to pay school fee because àwọn Yíbò ti occupy gbogbo government schools wa. Àwọn ọmọ wa force wọ́n force àwọn ìyá wa kan fi ọmọ wọn sí private schools. Àwọn wo dẹ̀ náà ní private schools yẹn àwọn Yíbò náà tó kọ́ private schools yẹn kẹ́ wo ìyá méjì tó ń jòkóbó Yorùbá. Ẹ wo ìyá mẹ́jọ tó ń jẹ òkóbó Yorùbá. Gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì Yorùbá kọ́ ilé ìwé fáwọn ọmọ Yorùbá. Àwọn Yíbò rọ́ wá láti ọ̀dọ̀ wọ́n wá kó àwọn ọmọ wọn sí ilé ìwé Yorùbá yẹn that government school Lagos Yorùbá Western Region schools. Àwọn ọmọ Yíbò rọ́ sí. Àwọn ìyá wa ò lè fi ọmọ wọn sí government school mọ́ wọ́n máa fọmọ wọn sí private school. Àwọn wo dẹ̀ ló kọ́ private schools yẹn Yíbò ni. Ẹjọ́ ṣé orí Sunday Igboho pé kó fi lè rí gbogbo nǹkan yìí ni ṣé kò rí pé àwọn Yíbò ń pa wá lára ni wọ́n ṣe wá ń gbé owó fún tóun náà fẹ́ máa jà tó fẹ́ máa sọ pé òun fẹ́ balẹ̀ Yorùbá jẹ́ torí pé ó ti fẹ́ ọmọ kòbòkòbò èmi ò bóyá fẹ́ ọmọ kòbòkòbò àwọn èèyàn ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o Ṣó normal? Ṣó normal? Káwọn àwọn elders wa, àwọn politicians wa, àwọn leaders wa kan kọ́ school fún àwa. Kẹ́yìn Igbo dẹ̀ kó wá kẹ́dẹ̀ occupy gbogbo school yẹn. Káwọn ìyá yẹn wá máa lọ, you know, wọ́n kọ́ ọmọ wọn sí private school. Ẹjọ́ àwọn wo náà ń jìyà yẹn? Is it not us? So we have to think. Ìwọ tó bá wọ platform tó bá ń sọ pé maybe why tí wọ́n ṣe hate Yorùbá, wọ́n ṣe hate Igbo, wọ́n ṣe ní hate Igbo. Wọ́n ṣe ní hate Igbo, gbogbo nǹkan ní Igbo ti gbà tán lọ́wọ́ wa, gbogbo market wa, wọ́n ti gba gbogbo ẹ̀ tán. School wa, àwọn ọmọ wa ò lè lọ. Self confidence, wọ́n ti gba gbogbo ẹ̀ tán. And we should be looking at them. Should we be looking at them? It's not only that place that they demolish house, because àwọn ariwo tí èyí tó ń ṣe lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ làwọn máa pariwo tí ọ̀dọ̀ wọn wọ́n ní pariwo. Ẹ wo èyí tó ń ṣe yìí. Ilẹ̀ Igbo nìyẹn náà o. Ilẹ̀ Igbo ni wọ́n ti ń wọlé yẹn o. Ilẹ̀ Igbo ni o. Ilẹ̀ Igbo ni gbogbo bẹ̀yẹn o. Wọn ò ní pariwo, wọ́n máa ṣe bí wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀ bíi pé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá nìkan òun ni wọ́n ti ń wọlé. Everywhere in Nigeria. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ṣé Wike kò wọlé ní Rivers State? Wike wọlé títí ó tún wó mọ́ṣáláṣí. Wike ní Rivers State ó wọlé títí ó wó mọ́ṣáláṣí. L'Abuja tó wà gan ti ń wọlé, àwọn èèyàn ò pariwo. Ó ṣe jẹ́ pé Èkó nìkan òun ni Arise TV máa fẹjú mọ́. Ó ṣe jẹ́ Èkó nìkan. Ẹ ti mọ̀ ìpọ́n fẹ́ gba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá lọ́wọ́ yín nìyẹn, because wọ́n bá ti gba Èkó, wọ́n ti gba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Without Èkó, ilẹ̀ Yorùbá is nothing. Ẹ máa suffer kú ni without Èkó. Kò yé yín? Without Èkó, Yorùbá máa suffer kú ni. Ẹ wò yìí ní Kaduna, more than 300 houses. Ẹni tó ṣe fídíò yẹn kò ṣe kó kárí dáadáa, but it's more than 300 houses tí wọ́n demolish ní Kaduna. Arise TV orí yẹn gbé. Tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ gbẹ́ voice ẹni tó kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, ẹ rí pé voice Yorùbá ni. So wọ́n ń fọ́ ilé Yorùbá lọ́dọ̀ wọn. Wọ́n fọ́ ilé Yorùbá lọ́dọ̀ tiwọn, but tí Yorùbá bá ń fọ́ ilé tiwọn lọ́dọ̀ wa, wọ́n máa sunkún. Àwọn Yorùbá òde kan wọ́n máa pariwo pé they no be human being. Jẹ́ ẹ̀yin ẹranko ní àwa. Àwa tá jẹ́ Yorùbá yẹn lẹ́ranko. Gbogbo nǹkan náà ti gbà. Nollywood ni o. Music industry ni o. Gbogbo nǹkan náà fi ń compete pẹ̀lú wa. Tí Yorùbá bá release orin, ẹ rí Igbo afẹ́ máa counter lùkọ́ àwọn náà lè release tó bá fẹ́ ṣẹ́rí tẹ́yìn Yorùbá ò bá wake up, tí ẹ̀ bá wake up, tẹ́ bá ń pariwo Ìgbòho òòṣà kan kiri, tẹ́ bá wake up, tí Ìgbòho bá ṣe nǹkan tó dáa, àwọn èèyàn máa fún ní accolade, but kí ni nǹkan tí ó ṣe Ìgbòho tí Ìgbòho ṣe máa jáde tó máa sọ pé kí wọ́n release Nnamdi Kanu? Ẹ ti rí pé ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn Igbo yẹn ni. Kí ni ìdí tí Ìgbòho ṣe máa jáde tó máa sọ pé kí wọ́n release Nnamdi Kanu? Kí ló tó ṣe máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀? Ẹ rí pé àwọn bíi Iwuanyanwu ti gbé owó fún. Ẹ jẹ́ ìgbélé kúrò ká continue ní fídíò Iwuanyanwu yẹn. No, ṣe lè ní ṣá.
Very faithful to this union. Lagos was declared our federal capital.
All of
us, we are called to rally round to develop our capital. Everybody knows the state of Lagos by 1914 when Nigeria became one country. Igbos, in loyalty and in faithfulness and commitment to this country, Nigeria, moved to Lagos, and they made their contribution towards development. Make no mistake about it.
Don't mind them. They are demolishing Yoruba. Even in Lagos State. Do they? And when they want demolish, they go see Yoruba. Is it only Igboho houses that were demolished?
Lagos, we didn't oppose it. We could have started opposing it then. Oh, why should it be Lagos? It's far from us. But as loyal Nigerians, we came in. Igbos came in the normal zeal, in the normal way they operate. They came in, they bought land from owners. When they came, there were people who owned the place. They were there. So Igbos didn't come to acquire empty land. Whatever property they have, they bought from people who own it. And they made developments. And every man of goodwill, every honest Nigerian will know that Igbos have played a role. Is my own. It's the number of people, the number of people who come from various places to be there. The greatness of Lagos suggested that an Igbo man as an investor affects our children, it affects our people, and we get worried about it because we think we are doing our best for the country.
Emotional
and of course,
blackmail.
you know, because of this now,
Emotional
it has extended.
blackmail.
It's not even stopping in his speech. We are denied of positions. I mean, Igbos know that we are denied of positions. Now, specifically to demolitions in Lagos, I have come into it. I discovered that, you see, Igbos are not people who come to any place. Igbos obey the laws of the land.
Chief Iwuanyanwu, if I can come in here.
In Lagos, for example,
Chief Iwuanyanwu, just because we have, we've moved on to, we're now talking about these demolitions. As you answer, please, there have been claims of possessing legally issued deeds and documents by those affected by these demolitions. I would like to know what your perspective is on the discrepancy between these claims and the actions of Lagos state authorities that say that they actually don't have these deeds. And given the accusations of hostility and what some would call witch hunting surrounding these demolitions, I would like to know what steps you believe should be taken to continue to ensure justice and fairness for those that have already been affected.
Sorry.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll go straight to the point. The point is that it is not fair for the Igbos, it's not fair for Nigeria, for anybody in this country to come at this time when we are passing through tribulation, crisis in our economy, to stop a businessman from means of livelihood. So I think that every government, not just Lagos State, any government in the 33 states and Abuja should know that this nation, Nigeria, is passing through crisis. Any act that will mean stopping somebody's means of livelihood, stopping employment, creating crisis should be very seriously taken serious, and then
they know they've lost
postponed.
it.
Now, in Lagos,
they know they've lost it.
We have discovered that most of the people bought this land many years ago from the natives. They float clothes there, they build houses there, and then they are living there. Now, later, the government want to acquire those places. There is nothing wrong with that. As far as we are concerned, government has got a right to acquire land. But government has a duty to make sure that one, proper notice is given. Not when you just give 5 days notice. A person who is living in a house, you say you should back away.
You think
proper notice will be given. estate valuer should go and value the development, and proper compensation should be paid. So we are demanding the following: one, that government
when they demolish Popogri, that guy they call Popogri house.
Crisis in the economy, crisis of
demolish the house.
They make noise. Kidnapping and all these problems.
Not be 2 days then give them. How many days then give Popogri?
Unemployment, economic system, and
this is
will make it worse. So we, as that's one. Number two, government should not say they won't pay compensation, because people, Igbos, all the ones I have seen, never took away the land forcefully from anybody.
People do you know why these people have the guts to be talking? It is because the Yoruba government have been too lenient with them. You understand? Iwuanyanwu has house will have house in Lagos now, or in Ibadan. He will have house in Yorubaland. The best thing to you can ṣe fún wọn ni pé ẹ káàbọ̀ sister Oluwayemisi. Ó yẹ kí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ mú gbogbo àwọn olórí wọn yẹn ilé wọn ni kan target, kò sí bí wọ́n ṣe lè rí ẹ̀sùn kan tó máa fi kàn wọ́n. Tó bá yẹ pé taxi ọdún kan ni wọ́n san, for that ọdún kan tax ó yẹ kan wọlé wọn ni. Kan dẹ̀ tó bá wọlé wọn tán, wọ́n tún wá send wọn ní letter that kan send wọn ní fine àti owó tán fi wó ilé yẹn, effort, energy tí wọ́n fi ṣe iṣẹ́ yẹn, kan send the price yẹn sí wọn, bill, kan send the bill yẹn sí wọn, kan wá san. Tán bá ṣe fún Igbo bí 50, àwọn orí Iwuanyanwu ní lẹ́nu fi sọ̀rọ̀. Western region government has been too lenient with these miscreants, this parasite. Ṣé ti rí pé nǹkan táwa ń sọ wípé àwọn Igbo gbé Igbo nation sílẹ̀ so that tán bá ti pípa tí wọ́n pa wọ́n yẹn, so that tán bá ti wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé nǹkan yẹn máa le tó yìí, but wọ́n ti emphasize somehow pé tí wọ́n bá destabilize ọ̀dọ̀ wọn, àwọn á máa lò yẹn wípé our people don't have where to go, so wọ́n á rọ́ lọ sí ilẹ̀ Haúsá, wọ́n á rọ́ wá sí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, so that àwọn Yorùbá àti àwọn Haúsá máa wò mọ́ wọn láì pé àwọn people yìí wọ́n jà lọ́dọ̀ wọn, wọ́n pa wọ́n. I think it is high time that the other government, the northern government, the northern region and the western region begin to circulate the atrocity of this Igbo. Mo mọ̀ pé àwọn videos yẹn wà ńta. Àwọn videos, àwọn atrocity, àwọn Igbo bí wọ́n ṣe ń pa àwọn Yorùbá secretly, ó wà ńta. Iwuanyanwu did not come out when they took a whole army officer, husband and wife, when they buy them brutally and cut their private parts when they were alive. Iwuanyanwu did not come out and talk. See, people who are saying the Nigerian government is useless, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Ṣé wọ́n tí rí ẹ̀sùn tán lè fi kan Arise TV ni kí wọ́n dẹ̀ close the station yẹn down? Wọ́n tí rí ẹ̀sùn, because this station Arise TV, I'm saying it for the second time, they are anti-government. Arise TV is anti-government. Ó ṣe jẹ́ pé irú àwọn èèyàn tó ń gbé irú story wèrè yìí wá làwọn Arise TV máa entertain. They are supposed to have closed down Arise TV. Ẹ rí pé ọmọ Abiola yẹn ò sí ńbẹ̀ yẹn mọ́, because she probably could not take their mess. Iwuanyanwu can cry us a river. Nobody cares. All we want is that restructuring for that Nigeria is what we want. And when we are saying restructuring, we want our region, our Yoruba nation, our Yoruba, orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá, we want to control it. We want to control it ourselves. We want you Igbo people to go home. You are the problem Yoruba people have. Igbo people are the problem Yoruba people have. Very useless people. We hate you people with passion. Live with it, idiots.
Tell the world. They bought it from the original owners. There is no land in this country that didn't have original owner. They bought it by original owners. Yes, the government has a right. We don't doubt that. If the government want to take that, they now will value it. They now will give them sufficient time. You don't just give them 5 days or 6 days. Give them time to pack away. These people have no money. Most of them are poor traders who have over the years made money, saving 1,500, this and that, until they make 1 million or so. They are poor people. If you say you're giving them 5 days, where will they go? Some of them are homeless. So give them sufficient time.
They can go to hell.
And then pay them compensation for the infrastructure they have built. So that they will know that the government is fair to them. That's all we are demanding. I think from all indication, it appears the government is thinking in that direction now. But I know there are some people.
The government is not thinking in that direction.
Peoples, and they don't hide it for no just cause, really.
Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ wèrè? Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ Iwuanyanwu wèrè? Àrífín ilé epo. Àrífín ilé epo. Mumbo, there is one that Mumbo. Oh, it's not this one.
Let's talk about.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. Let's have your overview of the situation concerning Igbo interest, particularly businesses, structures, homes, etc., in Lagos, given the current waves of demolitions, of notices being served, etc., in Lagos State. I know that you made a lot of visits last year in July, in December. There was even a committee, I believe, that was set up that was meant to kind of serve as an intervention thing to give the whole process a human face. What is your assessment of where we are today, and what would be your keywords to those who have been affected by some of the demolitions going on, sir?
Well, thank you very much. I want to make it very clear, abundantly clear, that Igbos didn't play any part in bringing Nigeria together in 1914. Since 1914, we became one country. Igbos have been very faithful to this union. Lagos was declared our federal capital. All of us, we are called to rally round to develop our capital.
Because other boy me de ni mi o mo nkan yi. Ṣé 1914 ni Lagos State become capital of Nigeria ni. Can somebody ẹjọ́ ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ńbẹ̀. Bóyá kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ enlighten wa. Or can Google it on my own. I will still Google it. I want to Google it because this man is just lying. He's just lying. Remember? Nobody knows it. Please Google it. Yeah. Lagos, the federal capital of Nigeria. Lagos became capital in 1960. Yeah, I thought as much. Yeah, April 11, 1968. 19 Lagos is the commercial capital of Nigeria and the economic hub of West Africa. Lagos State was created on May 27, 1967 and became the federal capital of Nigeria on April 11, 1968. Not 1914, won't be. Not 1914. but 1968, 11th of April. So why Iwuanyanwu just lying to people that Lagos State became federal capital in 1914, and they were asked to rally round? Remember, no? Remember, Battle of Nigeria in 1914. I just can why. The protectorate was incorporated into the new Southern Nigeria Protectorate in February 1986, and Lagos became the capital of the protectorate. So there are two confusing results here. From the capital of the protectorate in 1914. The first one only, it was 1968, but eléyìí ń sọ fún wa nsìn because àwọn Igbo máa ń gbé fake results sórí Google o. Wọ́n máa ń gbé fake information sórí Google àwọn Igbo. Kò yé yín, eléyìí only the protectorate was incorporated into the new Southern Nigeria Protectorate in February 1906. And Lagos became the capital of the Protectorate of Nigeria. That means, a bit confusing, but it is like they are trying to say that Lagos became the protectorate, the capital of the Southern Protectorate, not the capital of, not Nigerian capital, but the Southern Protectorate. That would make sense to somebody, but to say that Lagos was the capital of Nigeria in 1914, I think that is a wrong information. But if he had said the Southern Protectorate, ni Lagos is their capital, mo sì lè believe we're there. But even at that, mo mọ̀ pé àwọn Igbo máa ń gbé wrong information sórí Google. Wọ́n máa ń gbé wrong information because why should we have two answers? Yeah, only Lagos remained the capital of the South, with Sungeru the new capital of the North. Sungeru the capital of the North. Lagos the capital of the South. On January 1st, 1914, following the recommendation of Sir Frederick Lugard, the two protectorates were amalgamated to form the colony of Protectorate of Nigeria under a single Governor General resident in Lagos. Àwọn Igbo ni wọ́n kọ nǹkan because now wọ́n tún wá kọ síbẹ̀ pé who sold Lagos to the British? Lagos was not sold to only Ọba Dosunmu of Lagos. Òun ni ó sold Lagos to British. You know, I knew it was amalgamation. Where was Nigeria under Lord? Where Nigeria was under. Àwọn Igbo ni wọ́n kọ gbogbo ìranù yìí because now wọ́n sọ pé Lagos was sold to the British. So you can see nǹkan táwọn Igbo yìí tí wọ́n tún kọ́ wọ́n ní is Yoruba. Is Lagos a Yoruba land? The answer is Lagos State is essentially a Yoruba environment inhabited by its subnationality of Aworis and the Oguns in Ikeja and Badagry division, respectively, with the Oguns being found mainly in Badagry, Ogun, in Badagry, and Awori forming the indigenous population of Lagos, where there are nonetheless other pioneer immigrant settlers, those. Àwọn Igbo ni wọ́n kọ gbogbo nǹkan yìí. Àwọn Igbo ni wọ́n kọ gbogbo nǹkan yìí. Only do they speak Yoruba in Lagos? Only this is not so, surprisingly, since Lagos is a largely Yoruba-based city where not less than 85% of non-Yoruba speak Yoruba. This was in 1988, blah, 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 blah. So these people are just changing our history and putting what they want to hear. They want people to believe. So, tẹ́bárí nǹkan yìí ń sìn. Tẹ́bárí nǹkan tí wọ́n kọ sí báyìí ń sìn. Tí àwọn young boys tí wọ́n ń ṣe Yoruba Nation tó bá lọ ń ka gbogbo àwọn kìíní, they will believe it. Because a whole lot of them don't have common sense. Was Calabar was once was one capital of Nigeria now? Was it not? Ṣebí Calabar ti jẹ́ capital rí? Ẹ wo question yìí o. Nǹkan tí mo ṣe suspect yìí boy kan tí ó wà ní group tí mo wà yẹn rèé. Wọ́n ní, where did the Igbo originally come from? On a historical context, Igbos are believed to have originated as a people several thousand years ago in the area where the Benue flows into the Niger River. This is Nnamdi Kanu talk. And this guy in that group was telling us that Yoruba people must change calling themselves Yoruba, that we need to be calling ourselves of Ife Daye, which Ife Daye is okay. But then he said that the language we speak is Okpe language. And me know that in Benue area, they speak Okpe language. And me know that many Igbo people are there in that Benue state. You can see the programming. Ṣé mọ́délé ni tẹ́sí sọ pé kò kí ń ṣe Igbo? Ṣé mọ́délé ni? Àwọn Delta ni wọ́n máa ń jẹ́ òrìṣà ṣe kíní kan jù. Àwọn òrìṣà Fẹ́mi, òrìṣà. Ṣé mọ́délé ni? Tẹ́ bá mọ́délé is a different case. Our language cannot be Okpe, abeg. Our language is not Okpe. Our language cannot be Okpe. It is in Benue State that I know they speak Okpe language. In Benue State. In Benue State. Ni wọ́n mo ti mọ̀ pé wọ́n sọ that language Okpe. And it's spelled O-K-P-E. Bọ́n ṣe ń spell ẹ̀ nìyẹn lọ́dọ̀ wọn o. Ṣé mo òrìṣà Fẹ́mi yẹn délé ni? Because I don't believe one thing. Yes, Calabar, yeah, Calabar, the capital city, Nigeria never had. But they said Calabar was never capital of Nigeria. It's the Igbo people that are giving people fake information. It's Igbo people. So if Lagos State was the capital or the seat of the Governor General, in the Southern Protectorate, does not mean it is not the same as Lagos being the federal capital of Nigeria. So I'm still on my point that Iwuanyanwu is giving wrong information. Iwuanyanwu is giving people wrong information. Well, I don't trust that guy, Shao, Mineral Duduwa. I don't trust him. His accent does not sound Yoruba to me. And his accent does not sound like he's from Ondo State. Accent he will sound bang. I don't trust him. Me ò trust him. So in country, I really know. So ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń ṣe Yoruba Nation. tẹ́ bá rí nǹkan tí Iwuanyanwu sọ bí báyìí tí ẹ dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí, then you are not fighting for any Yoruba benefit. Another video wà mí báyìí tí máa yìí ti sọ̀rọ̀, but it's 21 minutes. Ẹ wò ẹ jẹ́ n fi yẹn lẹ̀. Tá bá ní ká ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ 21 minutes á sùn sí bí báyìí. Kò yé yín. So Iwuanyanwu is lying to the people. Hello? Èmi ò kàn trust ẹ ní, èmi ò trust ẹ ní, mi ò trust ẹ ní, mi ò trust ẹ. Yeah, but ó ti kọ́kọ́ sọ wípé ó kọ́kọ́ sọ. Yeah, but ẹ mọ̀ wípé ó ti kọ́kọ́ sọ wípé ọmọ. Hello? Ó ti kọ́kọ́ sọ ó ní ṣó lọ́yọ́ lòun ni, ó tún sọ pé Oǹdó lòun. Later ló wá sọ pé Jẹ̀bú lòun, pé nǹkan tí ìgbà tẹ́mi àti ẹjọ́ ń argue ìtajọ́ ń enlighten ara wa, ó kọ́kọ́ sọ wípé ó pe rẹ̀ lọ́mọ Oǹdó ṣá kó tó wá pe rẹ̀ lọ́mọ Ìjẹ̀bú. Ṣé die hard Muslim máa ń change easily bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni lẹ́yìn ṣe ń believe ẹ̀. Ẹ wo. Well, èmi ò ṣá believe ẹ ṣá, that's it. Èmi ò believe ẹ. No, I don't believe him. I don't believe him. Kò lè èèyàn tó bá fẹ́ ṣe ìṣẹ̀ṣe kò kàn lè kúrò ní Islam kó wọ̀ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé the first thing tó máa fight for ni pé we have to stop calling ourselves Yoruba. We have to, so we should be calling ourselves what? We should be calling ourselves that ẹ wo, èmi ò ṣá ẹ̀yin lè believe ẹ kò sí problem, but èmi ò believe ẹ since that ti mọ̀ délédélé ẹ jẹ́ ká fọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lẹ̀.
ṣé wọ́n ti wá lè sọ fún yín pé ọmọ ọ̀pẹ èdè ọ̀pẹ ṣé ọ̀pẹ èdè Ifá ló máa ń pè lédè ọ̀pẹ tí wọ́n sọ pé èmi ò mọ èdè ọ̀pẹ Ifọ̀ èdè Ifá ló ń jẹ́ èdè ọ̀pẹ.
Ẹ á jẹ́ pé èdè tá à ń sọ ń gbà yẹn ju ẹyọ kan lọ nìyẹn, èmi ò believe pé à ń sọ èdè ọ̀pẹ. Yeah, tán bá fi èdè Ifá tó bá yẹ pé èdè tán fi ń kí Ifá ní ọ̀pẹ, does that mean pé èdè tá à ń sọ nìyẹn ni?
Èdè tá à ń sọ yìí náà fi ń kí Ifá òun gangan ni wọ́n pè lédè ọ̀pẹ.
Lọ́dọ̀ tèmi bí tèmi ti wá wo kì í sọ èdè ọ̀pẹ.
Èmi ò kọ́ fá ṣẹ́ rí èdè tẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ ní èdè làdé yàtọ̀ yé mi ò bá mi ò ọ̀tọ̀ nìyẹn bọ̀ èdè tẹ́ máa fi kí Ifá yẹn náà pè ní èdè ọ̀pẹ Ifá because ẹ mọ̀ pé ọ̀pẹ ní Ifá náà.
So tí Ifá bá jẹ́ ọ̀pẹ, does it make any sense tí a máa sọ pé èdè ọ̀pẹ là ń sọ? No. Àwọn ò sọ èdè ọ̀pẹ lọ́dọ̀ tiwa. Ṣé rí òyìnbó change wa sí Yorùbá kò tí ì wọ 200 years. Kò yé yín sìn. So the information of èdè tá à ń sọ ó sì máa wà ń bẹ̀. So kò tí ì wọ 200 years tó ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wá ń pè wá ní Yorùbá. I don't even understand why we are finding it difficult to be láti mọ èdè tá à ń sọ.
Kódà àwọn tó pòwe tó ń sọ léde wọn ni wọ́n sọ pé àṣẹ Ifá òun ni wọ́n padà yí sóògbé fún wa. Ẹ̀wọ̀n kẹ́yìn ò kọ́fá, òun ń kọ́fá náà ẹ̀yìn ò kọ́fá.
Kò kọ́fá kankan, kò kọ́fá. Ńbo ló ti kọ́fá? Kò kọ́fá. Kò kọ́fá tó bá yẹ pé èèyàn tó kọ́fá ni màá mọ̀. Kò kọ́fá kan. Ṣé kíyàn kàn wá máa àbí ẹ má yẹ ká change topic, ẹ ṣàjẹ́ ń wà lórí topic, nǹkan tí mi ò ṣe gbé yín sí speaker náà nìyẹn. Kò bọ́ọ̀yì tí yín ni kò ń ṣe bọ́ọ̀yì tèmi kò ń ṣe bọ́ọ̀yì tèmi èmi ò dá mọ̀ mi ò mọ̀ rí mi ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ mọ̀ kò rí yín sí so ẹ jẹ́ kí n fi yín lẹ̀ so ẹ̀yin èèyàn kan tí a ní kí a wá sọ nìyẹn o nǹkan tí a ní kí a wá sọ nìyẹn Iwuanyanwu is telling us wípé Igbo people are going nowhere. Ó dà pé a ti fi story wa yẹn lé àwọn èèyàn jáde. Iwuanyanwu láwọn ò lọ sí anywhere o ẹ̀yin Yorùbá nation. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí lẹ rí sí nǹkan yẹn. Kí lẹ rí sí nǹkan yẹn Iwuanyanwu lóhun ó ní òun ti sọ fáwọn ọmọ Igbo òun. Mo ń bọ̀. Mo ń bọ̀. Mo dẹ̀ hello mo ń gbé kò I don't know why it's not going ẹ jẹ́ kí n pè wọ́n padà I was speaking it kò lọ Iwuanyanwu láwọn ò lọ o wọ́n láwọn ò lọ sí anywhere kí la máa ṣe báyìí wọ́n láwọn Iwuanyanwu
ọdún bíi olóògbò Iwuanyanwu
ó lóhun ò lọ ó láwọn ò lọ sí anywhere
orúkọ ènìyàn
ó láwọn ò lọ sí anywhere we pie in Yorubaland we are going nowhere jẹ́rí pé Yorùbá ti gba
ẹjọ́ ọ̀kan tí mo láìkí lẹ́ẹ̀kan
kí ni
ẹni tí bá ní kíkà nípa Yorùbá gan-an ti ṣó ẹ̀ pọ́n ní sọ àwọn epo ẹ̀rí pẹ́pẹ́ ni.
àwọn leaders wọn.
àwọn bí wèrè pé ẹrù fa ẹ̀ bí Wike ká ní lọ́dọ̀ wa ni láti kọ́ gbogbo ní àwọn Igbo bíi mẹ́wàá state kọ̀ọ̀kan ni orí wọn set nípa ara bí òfin fẹ́ wá o. bẹ́ẹ̀ tí a bá kọ́ ṣọ́ọ̀bù ẹ̀ máa fún wọn ní anything privilege kankan.
Ta ló ti ẹ ti rí fídíò yìí ṣe ti rí fídíò yìí ẹ wò lórí kíní tí mò ń ṣò ọmọ Yorùbá ni o mò ń bọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá ni o ẹ yẹ ká ṣó yín tó ń pretend bíi pé òun ní mental issues.
Yeah, you be crazy man. You are not crazy. You are not crazy. Why you dress like this?
Oògùn ẹ̀ ó ti bàjẹ́
Ó bàjẹ́ lé ni o.
lórúkọ ìyá ẹ̀.
Cut up. Use this thing. Cut up.
Aro?
Kí ló kọ́ ẹ̀?
Skin.
Bàbá ẹ̀ gan.
Masking.
Ìlú bo ni? Your father was it?
My father did.
Iṣẹ́ ọ̀nà bàbá ẹ̀ ṣe. Ní bolonfe.
Ta ló ṣiṣẹ́ fún? Ta ló bá ṣiṣẹ́ ta ló ṣe wà tẹ́lẹ̀ jọ ṣiṣẹ́ tó ń jáde? Tó bá jẹ́ wọ́n máa pa ẹ́ sí ta ló ṣiṣẹ́ fún? Ta ló ṣiṣẹ́ fún jọ̀rọ̀?
Wọ́n ní ta ló ṣiṣẹ́ fún?
Báwo ló ṣe rówó ta ló ṣiṣẹ́ fún báwo ló ṣe rówó?
Tó bá gbálé lẹ́sẹ̀.
Irú ẹnjìnìá ìwò ló ṣe? Níbo ló ti ń ṣe?
Wọ́n ti jẹ́wọ́ pé kán filẹ̀.
Ṣe English local mate yẹn. Ó kúrọ́.
Ta ló wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀? Ta ló wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀? Àwọn èèyàn yín kọ́.
ọmọ Yorùbá ni o ọmọ Yorùbá ni o tó disguise bí wèrè tó dẹ̀ wá ń kidnap àwọn ọmọ tó ń kidnap àwọn èèyàn kò yé yín.
kí lè ṣe Yorùbá bó ṣe wà yẹn o ọjọ́ Yorùbá.
ṣebí torí pé ó ṣe bí ó ṣebí torí pé ó dírẹ́sì bí wèrè ni. orúkọ ẹ̀ Ọlásẹ̀yìndé Òjó Ọlásẹ̀yìndé Òjó lórúkọ ẹ̀ 4 hours ago ni wọ́n sẹ̀ǹdì eléyìí.
Can you just imagine that?
wọ́n máa sọ pariwo pé Fúlàní ń pa wọn tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ rí sìn ó lè jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá nation. ó lè jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá nation. kò yé yín because àwọn ni wọ́n bá àwọn Igbo àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá nation yẹn náà bá àwọn Igbo ṣiṣẹ́ àwọn náà bá àwọn Igbo yẹn ṣiṣẹ́. Big one.
How can you come out? So also you are an accomplice of
of course now.
So also that's an indictment on him. At our movement you want. Then I was in Yoruba nation that can't say just imagine that.
I wonder.
Rubbish. Our governor, you buy no calm down. They're nothing. They're criminal, all of them.
Àwọn Iwuanyanwu ló fún wọn ṣẹ́. Àwọn Iwuanyanwu, àwọn ni wọ́n fún wọn ṣẹ́. I can tell you that. Àwọn bí Iwuanyanwu ni wọ́n fún wọn ṣẹ́. Àwọn Igbo. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, àwọn Igbo. They will do anything. Thank you, Prince Obidairo. They will do everything to ensure we get regional government. And tí Sunday Igboho bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ wèrè yẹn ní ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́, government yóò ní choice ju kankan arrest ẹ lọ. Government yóò ní choice than to arrest him. Nǹkan tó máa gbẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ nìyẹn. One day arrest ẹ, one day payẹ kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tí one of this IPOB guy tó sọ tó ní kán mú ọba Èkó kí wọ́n pa kán jù sódò wípé heaven will not fall tán bá ṣe heaven will not fall. Ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó ní heaven will not fall tán bá ṣe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Wọ́n ní sọ̀rọ̀ o. Tí wọ́n bá tí rí nǹkan yẹn, wọ́n ti ń gbọ́ lẹ́nu mi nsìn. I'm trying to look for the guy's name, Gonsef. Kí n wo. Yeah, also that they should take Akiolu. That heaven will not fall. Tí wọ́n bá ju Akiolu sínú odò. And heaven will not fall.
Wow.
Àwọn Yorùbá dẹ̀ sọ nǹkan kan sí yẹn. Èèyàn kan ló jù sí mi nsìn mi ò tẹ̀ wá mọ ẹni tó jù yẹn. Somebody sent it. I can't remember who did. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti máa ṣọ́. Wọ́n ti máa ṣọ́ tipẹ́. Aláwọn ni wọ́n ń pa gbogbo àwọn ọba yẹn. Àwọn ni wọ́n ń pa gbogbo àwọn ọba tó ń kú yẹn. Àwọn ni wọ́n ń pa gbogbo ọba yẹn. Àwọn Igbo ni wọ́n pa gbogbo àwọn ọba yẹn. Àwọn Igbo àwọn ni wọ́n pa gbogbo àwọn ọba tí ó ń kú yẹn. Àwọn ni. Tí mo bá rí màá jù sí màá gbé sórí péjì mi. Màá gbé sórí péjì mi.
And the so-called Yoruba nation, they are not even.
If they see it, they will pretend as if they didn't see it now. Wọ́n jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀ ni. Wọ́n jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀ ni now. Tá bá ń sọ àdá pé à ń bà wọ́n jẹ́ ni. Wọ́n jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀ ni. Kí ló dé tó fi ń hàdì wọn láti lè àtàkì àwọn Igbo yẹn? Kí ló dé tó ṣe ń hàdì wọn? Why is it so difficult? Láti lè sọ̀rọ̀ sáwọn Igbo yẹn. Ẹ ti mọ̀ pé wọ́n jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀ ni. Wọ́n jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀ ni. Wọ́n jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀ ni. Ó ṣọ̀ pé wọ́n jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀ ni.
wà glaring.
Yeah, nǹkan tí mo mean nìyẹn náà. Ó wà glaring náà ni. Wọ́n jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀ ní àwọn olórí ibú yẹn.
Bí àìdè oníkọ́ release Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu. Tẹ́ ìwọ wèrè. Kanu tó ní kankan pa olórí yín tó pa Yorùbá lórúkọ.
Wọ́n jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀ ní wọn ò nílé insult wọn because àwọn náà sanwó fún wọn. Ẹ wo gbogbo búbú tí wọ́n bú Ààrẹ Onakakanfo ń sìn. It's not that maybe we want to support one person for another person, but ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn búbú tí wọ́n bú yẹn ń sìn. Kí ni ìdí? Kí ló fa èébú yẹn? Kí ló fa èébú yẹn? Kí ló fa ẹ̀yin ẹ bá wa wò náà? Kí ló fa èébú yẹn?
Wọ́n wò pé bóyá Ààrẹ Onakakanfo ó jealous popularity Sunday Igboho ni.
Ṣé Sunday Igboho popular ju Ààrẹ Onakakanfo lọ ni?
That's impression them created here.
Yeah, but Sunday Igboho popular ju Ààrẹ Onakakanfo lọ now. Tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ ṣe any summit ní internationally nísìn Sunday tí àbí any social cultural something ṣá ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ rí Sunday Igboho ni?
Sunday Igboho it's not a match for that guy.
So kí ni ìtumọ̀ yìí pé ó ń jealousy? Ètò mi o Sunday Igboho ló ń jealousy Ààrẹ Onakakanfo if you ask me. Sunday Igboho ló ń jealousy Ààrẹ Onakakanfo. Ẹ mọ irú attitude yẹn pé kí máa jealousy yín but kí wọ́n fẹ́ máa put ẹ̀ bí pé ẹ̀yin lẹ̀ ń jealousy mi. Kí máa lo reverse psychology. Sunday Igboho ló ń jealousy Ààrẹ Onakakanfo. Ó ń lo reverse psychology ni. Ó ń lo reverse psychology ni. Òun gangan ló ń jealousy.
Wọ́n ní pé ìgbà tí wọ́n ní ìdí ìrànlọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kò jáde. Meanwhile, this guy has been IOPC ló ti ń jà láti IOPC bọ́dé. Ìbùdó Sunday Igboho wà ń gbọ́ púrọ̀dì yẹn.
Ìgbà tó ní ìdí ìrànlọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ fún kí ni?
Nígbà tí àwọn Fúlàní pa wọ́n, tọ́kì pé Fúlàní pa nígbòho.
Níbo ni so tí Fúlàní bá ń pa wọ́n nígbòho ṣé wọn ò ní local government chairman nígbòho yẹn ni? Wọn ò ní local government chairman nígbòho, wọn ò lọ́ba níbẹ̀, wọn ò ní youth ńbẹ̀, wọn ò ní youth ńgbòho yẹn. Àní idiot ni some of them. Ṣé wọn ò ní youth ńbẹ̀ ni? Youth wọn ò ṣe wọgbó lọ. So ọ̀rọ̀ tí argument wọn to me kò make sense. Ìgbà tí wọ́n pa wọ́n nígbòho. Ẹ wo ẹ ṣe tẹ pè wọlé. Yeah, ẹ bá yeah. Yeah. So ẹ̀yin èèyàn ẹ jọ̀ọ́ the thing don enter 2 hours. Ẹ ṣe tí ẹ wá wò wá a tún máa rí yín. A ti lọ holiday wa pẹ̀lú yín this week throughout. So as from next week we will see how we come out. So thank you very much everybody. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa pín ètò yìí o. Have a good night. Bye.